What's up, you guys? Your boy Mitchell&Mitchell on the set, Sip and Spill in the motherfucking building. What's going on with y'all selves? We out here getting it crunk with our peoples. How you doing, Spill?
What's up, y'all? Happy Sweetest Day, aka No Drawz Day, on the Sip and Spill show.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all doing tonight. If y'all having a good time, if y'all getting freaky with it, if you're going to take your mate on a date, if somebody getting ate on a date, what they made. Whatever y'all doing, we want to know what y'all doing on tonight. We want to be in y'all motherfucking business. All right, now listen, it's been a long time. It should have left you without a dope beat to step to. Y'all get that. But we're getting it cracking, and we really want to know what the hell is y'all doing. We got a couple of topics we're going to talk about tonight. Kim going to break it down. Baby, what we talking about tonight?
Well, we're talking about the sex keep a connection if you having sex. So if you bouncing that ass, throwing it back, upside down, is he keeping him, or if he's still just smashing and leaving? Which one is it?
Oh my God! Oh well, you said if you bouncing up and down, damn.
I mean, it's all, it's crazy. Women, we're receivers. So, at sometimes, we be all in love and feeling stuff. And he just, just do his thing and walk. Now, let me go ahead and make a disclaimer. So, it's your girl. That's what I do. Kimmy Kim, AKA is spilling, of course. And yes, I'm sipping. Now, I don't know what the hell Sip doing, but I'm going to do me. Okay. And I'm going to spill. This ain't no damn tea. So we grown on this show tonight. This is Sweetest Day, and AKA No Drawz Day, because this is about a men's day. It's about your man, ladies. It's not about you. So basically, the most important thing they want is not to have no damn drawers on. So that's why it's called No Drawz Day. We officially made this happen last year. See?
No draws, no bras, no draws, no bras. I'm say no draw, no bras thing.
Well, I mean, with some people, you do what you want to do with your titties, but I'm just saying, no Drawz Day. So if he want to do what he want to do, just let him have his way. I mean, I'm just saying, some men truly deserve that. But what we talking about is, does sex keep that man? A lot of women are thinking that if you met a guy, y'all were grown, you made a conscious decision to sleep with him, and then you think y'all in a relation. I don't know about y'all, but passing the bodily fluids is some serious shit. So I'm just saying,
wow.
I don't know about you, but nigga, we're in a relationship. I'm just saying. But some people say that's not true, Sip. So at the end of the day, a lot of women be hurt, crying and everything. But you got to realize what you're talking to. You got to realize who you're sleeping with. So be careful who you let all up in your space and stuff like that. You're knocking your pH balance off and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just foul.
Just saying. And guys, if you got a woman that's treating you like a king and she's a queen, treating you like a king, go ahead and give her those props. And I'm not going to just advocate for the guys, but also for the ladies. Some women, I think it should be, obviously we understand that I think Valentine's Day is geared toward women, but they reciprocate.
Yeah, Sip would say that shit.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm saying that sometimes Valentine's Day is supposed to be geared toward the women for the most part, right? It's a lot of advocating for things that's out there for Valentine's Day is normally for stuff for the women or the couple. It's not necessarily for men. There's really not a lot of gifts for me unless it's Father's Day.
Well, today is Sip. Today is Sweetest Day for the men. So I'm talking to all my brothers. I'm talking to all the men out there. I want to give y'all day. Listen, last year, y'all saw me and my brother RJ Mitchell on here. We was telling y'all that we're going to make it official every year. And he said, just like Sip just said, brothers really don't get, don't know love. Y'all don't really get, honored like we do for Valentine's Day and things like that. But that's why your girl going to be real advocate about today is y'all day. That's why we made it No Drawz Day, Sip. So go ahead and just walk in that, So talking about not having a sexual connection, or what really makes the man, kind of keep him. A lot of people say, the man, a way to a man's stomach, Sip, is through, a way to his heart is through his stomach, or they'll say, if I'm putting it down and all that. I beg to differ. I've known a lot of brothers will say that is not the case. That is not what's going to keep them. That's not, he can smash and pass. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So I'm just keeping it 100. Y'all know your girl speak AKA truth. And that's really what a lot of niggas do. I don't want my sisters hurt no more. I want y'all to walk in your purpose. Listen, if be grown as fuck, if you going to give them some ass, then let them know that you can pass too. I'm just saying,
So No Drawz Day. So everybody that's out there celebrating No Drawz Day with you, we invite you guys. Come in, type in, chime in if you want to call in. We'll give you information, call in, or give you a link to log in and get online with us if you want to join in visually, or you want to come in just on the vocal sound, out audibly. That'll be great. But yeah, that topic is very relevant because people want to know if keeping, first of all, I'm not a busting nut type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I not just give me some pussy. You hear me? Some people just want to get some pussy or some dick, and that's all they want to do. And my thing is that that's cool because after you do that, if I don't like you, I don't fuck you that long way, it's kind of like, man, it get real awkward. Like, man, where you gotta be at?
See, but it only get awkward for y'all ass though after you get done busting the nut.
You know what it's called? It's called post nut clarity.
No, I call that shit post nose. I call it post nasal trip.
That's called. She had a little sip on. So I mean,
nah, fuck that. I'm keeping it 100 though. We grown as hell.
Post nut clarity. Once you hit, you realize, like, you know what? I really don't
post
like
nut clarity. Yeah, are you serious?
You hit it, and then be like, you know,
ladies,
what?
I hope y'all paying attention to this shit because this shit is real.
Like,
this is how niggas really be feeling. I'm just saying.
Because because you do all that work to get that ass.
Post nuts.
And let me tell you what's
you
fucked
heard
up.
me.
Let me tell you what's fucked up about
y'all
that.
Yourself.
My son taught me that shit. That's what's crazy. You know, you hit it after you bust, you end up being like, no, you good, brother. You guys good. That's how we invite that. That's what my son taught me. That after you bust that nut, you realize, like, you know what? I really
don't even try to put it on a Mitchell kid.
I really don't like your monkey ass. You ain't all that motherfucking funny. You ain't all that motherfucking cool. And you ain't all that motherfucking cute. And your sex is just okay. I did all that. And then it was just okay.
Damn.
Get the fuck out of here, goddamn it.
Ladies. I hope y'all hearing this because this is how they really be talking. Men be saying this. They will chase you to replace you in any given chance they get. The nut is bust, is gone. You know, just like y'all be saying, well, that's my baby daddy. What? That baby ain't no damn baby no more. That child done grew up and now it's grown. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That nut has grew up. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer living in his scrotum or his sack and your egg has gone. So I'm just saying with that, you just heard Sip clearly speak that he chase a woman and then make a decision. Wait. I'm gonna clarify because we don't want to put that out there. He's saying that some men would be with the woman and then they all of a sudden have bust a nut clarity. And say that I ain't gonna say no post. They busted because it didn't post. You didn't do it prior for your clarity. You did it after you busted the nut.
Post afterwards.
Okay, so then after you did that, right. Now all of a sudden you clear. You checking for the way she looking. You checking for how she got out. But before then, he was chasing you. He was courting you. He was being chivalrous. He was doing that. I'm just saying, know a snake when you can see one. That's all I'm saying because they slither real smooth. And some guys love the chase. That's why I think men are built to hunt. But after they get the caught, after they catch it, they're done. So you want to make sure, ladies, that he actually show you that he want more than just busting a nut.
Right.
Seriously, sure. You want to make sure that, he has some genuine interest. And I'm not talking about that Netflix and field either. Because everybody says, I just want to come over and watch a movie. We're going to chill. Nah, next thing you know, you feel it on my ass, rubbing on me. And the next thing you know, damn, I did something I really didn't want to do with you. That's what I did.
But did you really know? I think you kind of did want to.
Well, I was in between, and I ain't did nothing in a minute. And then, oops, he just kind of fell in it. No, that's that bullshit. Listen, be grown and strong with your stance on what you're going to do. Because I do feel, Sip, a lot of women are crying to themselves, suppressing stuff. And on the Sweetest Day, if you ain't got nobody, that's okay, sis, you good. Because at the end of the day, prepare yourself for you to love you. So I definitely want to encourage that because, listen, I'm a mother of sons, so I ain't never tripping on no man and saying bad things or nothing like that. But I would say that some men just ain't worth your time. If he fugazi, as y'all know we say on Sip&Spill, the crazy, then let that nigga go. I'm just saying, like, it's okay. But if he, and not potential, because we get caught up with potential, but if he can show you that he rock with you on the long way, you know what I'm saying? Like he mess with you the strong way, meaning that you ain't got to ask for certain things. And I'm not talking about material shit either. I'm talking about that when you are in a storm, you heard me, and he there to clean it up and help you up, and he help you fight a damn hurricane, then that's probably your guy. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got to put the lashes on. You ain't got to get a BBL. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, be half-ass naked.
Get that BBL.
I'm just saying, okay, don't listen to Sip because he on that bull because he'll say that and then at the end of the day, he'll rock with a flat ass. I'm just saying, if he got to fold it up, if you the one, you the one. A lot of women get tripped out and mistaken and be like, damn, I look better than her. I don't know why all of a sudden why he choose her because it's all about the way the woman make the man feel. That's real.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Sip. Nobody can't even hear you.
Go on, get your BBL. I ain't lying. I ain't tripping with your ass. Go on, get your BBL. What's up, Instagrams?
No, he
What's
did
up?
say go get your BBL.
Go on, get your BBL.
I ain't
You know your
encouraging
booty
that.
little.
You're beautiful, sis, just the way you are.
I'm just playing. I'm just only joking. That's not.
Sip gonna get cussed up.
Well,
Out
hold
on
on,
here.
hold on. What's up, Instagreasy? We just on Instagram Live now. It's been a long time. Instagram. We're trying to make sure we on the point. Can you? The Instagram don't really bless not minutes.
So I want to go ahead and give a shout out. Today is our first annual PJ party. So you see me sipping, I sitting here in our PJs, and we also got our friends in the building. So I'm gonna say hello to all our friends that's out there.
Say
What's up, y'all?
Everybody? Everybody say what's up. How y'all doing? Everybody in the motherfucking building. Listen, we appreciate you guys. I want to let you guys know that we are excited about our first annual PJ No Drawz Day, aka Sweetest Day, aka do what the hell you motherfucker want to do, aka take your date on the date and make sure they get 8. You understand? You understand?
Niggas.
Take your mate on a date and make sure they get 8. You better ask somebody.
Well, you know, it's about the men, Sip. I'm gonna say that again. So, sis, all I'm just gonna say is that you might want to go ahead and get your jaws stretched out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a brother just don't want you to wait.
He can get 8. He can get 8 too. He can get 8. Okay,
go ahead, break it down, Sip. Just letting y'all know for everybody that's listening to the show, we got a disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? We talking wrong. Go ahead, Sip.
I'm saying you don't have to. No, I'm telling you.
Okay, I'm good. Go ahead, Sip.
I'm saying
explain this. A man can get 8.
Yeah.
I ain't eating no ass. I'm sorry.
Well, you just said it.
I mean, if that's what you're saying, I'm not eating nobody's ass.
Nobody. Okay, you don't have to. I'm saying, but a man can get 8. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I think some men like to get their ass ate and their fingers in their ass, and if you do, sis, I'm just saying it's suspect.
I get you.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. But that's a Kimmy Kim thing. But I don't know, Sip. You said it. I didn't.
No, I'm just saying. Take your mate. You want to say this off?
No, you said they can get 8. Yeah, I was just gonna say for my brothers, I also think that women, get your jaws and stuff ready because some things they want to do. They want this.
Listen, you can eat the dick. You can get the duck sick. Duck sick. Yeah, you remember that?
Duck sick?
That's back in the day. He know what that is.
Duck sick?
Yeah. See, that's what
okay, see, all I'm saying is really?
That's back Easy, baby. That's NWA.
Okay, so he going with the songs and stuff like that. But for people to actually just want to actual hear, what they would like to have. Okay, so what I'm saying is that men get certain special treatment. So I want to say what the brothers have wrote in and told me. They said that they sick and tired of waiting on just a birthday, a Father's Day, or an anniversary.
Oh, to get that buzz down?
To get the special treatments.
Well, that should be a daily thing, though. But you're right.
No, okay, I disagree, Sip. I don't think it should be a daily thing.
I'm not saying a day. You don't got to get choked. You ain't got to choke on it every day. I'm just saying, you should kiss on it and investigate every once in a while.
Connotations.
You should talk to it and find out how you doing.
Connotations.
How you been doing? You know what? I ain't seen you since yesterday.
Connotations.
You was talking to my sister, but today you talking
I don't know if you met and did you take care of what I asked you to take care of? Did you do what I asked you to do?
Yes, absolutely. Don't you want him to talk to you?
Listen, if I got to ask you to take out the garbage about 4 or 5 times, I don't think you gonna get your dick sucked from the back. I'm just saying.
Now we're talking about But
sometimes, listen, this real shit. This what's happening to real people. People are getting different types of treatment because they want their man to do certain things. And I'm just gonna say to my brothers, listen to your girl, Kimmy Kim, okay? Because Sip is a guy, and he gonna say what the ladies might want to hear, but I'm gonna tell you the real. Okay, I'm just saying, brothers, for real. At the end of the day, you can get anything you want from your woman. And I mean anything you want from your woman. You have to deliver the one thing that is built and made in y'all to do, which is your DNA. And that is to truly represent that throne that you are supposed to sit on. You, the king, you control every temperature with a woman. You know, they talk about pimps and say that, but see, I'm gonna keep it 100 for myself and just say it's nothing. And I mean absolutely nothing like a masculine man that know his worth, know his value. And all he gotta do is just you can have your woman so strong, all you gotta do is just look at her. She be like, yes, baby, what? Okay, Zaddy, damn. Okay, look, let me tell you something. It's just like that. Listen, I pay my own bills, I got my own money, I run my own shit, I got my own empire, but at the end of the day, it's nothing like sitting on a king lap that you belong to. So I want to go ahead and tell all my brothers out there, listen, stop walking around acting like you don't know which way to go. Stop acting like you don't know which way to be. Walk into that purpose that you know you are built to be, because you are king. You heard me? If ain't nobody told you, your girl Kimmy Kim is telling you right now, you the shit, nigga. You the shit. When you walk in the room, your presence is felt. You understand me? When you get in the house and she looking at you, you don't got to do nothing but just look at her one time, just winking and walk by. Sometimes flip her ass up and throw up on the wall and just look at her and say, see, you know, I ain't got to say shit. You understand me? Listen. A lot of y'all think it's about money. A lot of y'all think that if I buy her this and I buy her that shit, I know niggas right now getting represented and they don't do shit but play video games and have bubblegum. You understand me? They lay it down, but it's not about the sex either. You know, we talking about sexual connections, but it's not about the sexual connections either. For a woman, we want to feel safe. We want to feel protected. We want to feel provided for. We want to hear shit like, I'm going to take care of you. Just fuck her up one day and be like, baby, I'm going to take care of you. She's going to be like, shit, I don't know what to do. If I let her be all into her work and call and be like, I'm just going to take care of you. You know that? She's going to be like, oh my God. See, a lot of women don't want to tell you, but I'm going to give you the slips because I think a lot of women need to smile more. We got a lot of bitter women walking around that need dick coupons. Straight up. We do. And I'm just saying, I want to help everybody. It's not just for the men, but it's even for the women too. So as Sip sit here and share with the women of the things that they need, and I sit here and share what the brothers need. So today, the reason why this conversation is being strategically dominated by me is because I'm a female telling the brothers what you need to do. Walk in your purpose. I see so many brothers that look at themselves and don't know what they got in them, and it's there already. You got to believe in you. Hell, if you don't believe in you, how you going to make your woman believe in you? When you questioning this and you question this, listen, I gotta speak directly to my black men. I love my white men too. That's good friends of mine. I know y'all listening to this show, but I gotta talk to my brothers for just 1 second. Walking and breathing while back is a challenge. I'm gonna say that again a little slower because I'm a little tipsy, but y'all know that's how I do. Walking and breathing while black is a challenge. And when you go home to a woman, if you blessed to have a sister that you can wrap, she can wrap her chocolate legs around you. Absolutely, where you can release all the pressures of the day. You need to cherish her. The more you pour into her, the more she will pour into you. And I promise to God, you would get to your destination much quicker than you ever could imagine you could be. But a lot of times we don't look right at our women. We look at other shit. And everything you really need most of the time, truly, Sip, is right in front of your face. Am I lying? Most of the time, it's right in your face.
Not lying at all.
So that's all we got to do. That's all we got to do, brothers. I want y'all to walk in y'all purpose. So I want to take this time, since I'm in this role, this path right here, to speak about Sip and I Foundation, which is called BPEP. It's Black Prism Evolution Project. And you know what that is? We are going to be talking to everybody from the root to the fruit, as Sip say, and we want everybody, from men to women to children to young men. We want to pour into the young brothers now to walk into their purpose. And that when you have been through things, there's a re-entry, a recalibration that needs to happen in your life. Because a lot of us think that we're dead and we're done, and we're not. You can turn shit around anytime you get ready. So you can say, listen, my relationship been so fucked up, man. My job messed up. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. My credit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you sitting up sipping and drinking and smoking, and you just talking to yourself. You fucking too, because you're just trying to get that temporary shit to pass. But I'm just telling you, at this moment right now, just say one thing to yourself. With this program, Sip and I can back me up on this, and that what we want to do is to reintroduce you. There's always a new way. You can always restart yourself. And I want to talk directly to my incarceration brothers or brothers that's coming out of being locked up, and that, listen, Don't let nobody tell you that, you be a felony, that you ain't shit. Nigga, you are the shit with a felony. You understand me? It's up to you. Now, if you did some foul ass shit and you did your time, that's it, that's all. But we want you to know that there is a life still living. If God say for you to still be breathing and you ain't gone for years after years, then you are walking in your purpose still. And that's what we want to do. Listen, if you're gay, okay, and you don't want nobody to know what you are, or you hiding, or you got people telling you this, that, and the other, that's you. That's between you and God. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody. Nobody is to judge you. On the Mitchell&Mitchell Sip&Spill show, y'all hear us say all the time that we talk about what we know and not what we heard. Listen, I encompass everybody because I'm not God. I can't say what a person can't do. I might have my beliefs, everybody have their beliefs. But what I do know is that we are much stronger together than we are apart. Ain't that right, Sip? And that is because we got that in everybody's life. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Sip was over here. Let me just spill and do what I do.
Bishop Sheedy Jakes over here. You hear me? God damn. I mean, God damn, Road Runner. Go ahead and bless the ministry with everything.
I had to, I don't know, Sip. You sit over here quiet and half-ass sipping. And I just had to go ahead and do what I do because it's a special day. It's for my brothers. But, I'm going to shut the hell up. That's what we say, y'all. When we we're going to shut the hell up.
What we say? We don't say that.
Okay.
What we say?
We say, I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. There you go. And what you about to do right now?
I'm going to shut the fuck up.
There you go.
There we go. Listen. But I think I said what I had to say. Go ahead.
She didn't shut the fuck up. We know this right. She didn't shut the fuck up. Instagram, how you going? First of all, guys, I want to let you guys know, we thank you. I want to appreciate everybody that's rocking with us. We got some new things coming up on the horizon. And I really appreciate you bringing up BPEP, Black Prism Evolution Project. And it's a project that's really, really near and dear to our hearts. That's right. She's right. We're looking to recalibrate the thinking of our people from the root to the fruit. A lot of times we see situations that happen to us and we just like, a person robbed a bank or he did something, got mad, shot up people. We just say, fuck him. He messed up. He ain't shit. Put him in prison, right? But we don't realize what was going on with Buddy. Why he coming there all tripped out? What was he on there? We want to understand what led people to get to the way that they are. What lead us to think the way we think, to spend the money and not invest and not to look out for each other. We all black people don't sit together. Well, why? Wow. So anyway, the program is going to really go in and recalibrate the thinking, going all the way back down to the fibers, because we got things going on. If you realize this, and I'm not trying to get real political, but if you realize that black people in America were used from everything, we were used for everything. Like, you know how to use cows and pigs? Facts. They use their skin for lampshades, our hair for seat cushions. Every aspect of our body has been used. So you got to think all that trauma over the course of time is why we think. So anyway, that being said, thank you guys. Follow us on our page, Black Prism Evolution Project on Facebook and Instagram. Yep. Fuck with us on that. And then now going to the ladies now. Okay, here we go. Now, ladies. Yeah. Like that, baby. Listen, tell y'all something. What we want is somebody to say, listen, I fucks with you. Who you are and what you about, I'm interested in that. Like you want us to hear what you're talking about or what you want to do. We want to look at these colors and cakes and designs and all that kind of stuff. Men want a woman to say, listen, if you say I want some tea, she should be calling your ass from China, telling some what I'm in China with the tea now. What kind do you want? And it's not saying run and gun and do all that kind of stuff, but to believe in their dreams to the point that they can't even have to ask you already there for them. You already listened out for them. You have no idea the kind of investment you can get, what you can get out of your man, what you put up. Those little inches, those little few cents, those twos and fews would make a man go far as hell. You hear what I'm saying? We want to know that you love us, you accept us. And some guys want you to treat them like the king and all this other, and they ain't did shit. I'm not talking about those guys. Those guys are delusional. All of us are in some ways. But the men that's saying, listen, I am the professor, the provider and the protector. I got your black, your front, like you said, your peripheral. You know what I'm saying? So a man want a woman that says, I got your back. I love you. I want to do that kind of stuff. I'm interested in what you're talking about and reciprocate. I don't want to say, make me a sandwich and be quiet. I don't want to do all. I ain't going to say that because that's antiquated. I want somebody to be our friend. What I want is a friend. Somebody who says, listen, we could talk. I'm upset. I'm froggy. I want to leap. Rock with me. Get in this little motherfucking boat with me. Give me this room, this closet. Let's go ahead and you know what I'm saying, and throw some paws out there. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily physically, but I want to express, and you not take everything I say personally. Like it's a personal attack to you. oh my God, you hurt my feelings. You were saying something. And so no, this is not against you. If your man loves you and he truly loves you, his intentions, and I understand perception and intention are two different things. His intentions are not to hurt you. So we want some woman who's understanding and say, okay, listen, let me help nurse you through this. Now we have some situations we were talking the last few weeks about Tyler Perry's statement about all that, and that can go on. And I got something about that too. So most stuff about that. But if you got a guy that ain't making as much as you, all that kind of stuff right there, right? Okay. So the thing is, we don't want you to just baby us and enable us. We want you to say, okay, empower us, invest in us. Sometimes a person can see something in you that you don't necessarily see in yourself. If you love that person, invest in them. You see they're trying to start their own company. You see they're trying to, and you may know how to make the things happen. That's the beautiful thing about women. Women can multitask. They know how to make business happen. They know how to make things do that we can't do. So I'm the physical worker. I'm out there handling business, make the phone calls, make the connections, write these contracts, make my schedule, and then count the money. So that's, if I'm not speaking for every man, but for the most part, that's what we want. Have our back, love on us, give us, obviously the sacks got to be nasty. You hear me? Instagram, you hear me? The sacks got to be nasty. You hear me? It's got to be freaky deaky. Why you frowning? It's funny because I ain't do you like that. I noticed that how you do that. You see, I support it. Okay, you see how we do that? You see how we do that? So watch this. I'm gonna show you how she goes. I'm petty as hell. So hey, Sheedy Jakes, you ready to get back on? Go ahead and handle your business.
No, I'm here. I'm present. No, I mean, I mess with some of that, but I'm gonna do what Sip do sometime. Yes, some of that.
That's funny.
Some of that. I'm gonna tell you that because
she likes it. You want to debate.
No, I don't want to debate. But I would say that, Sip reps some of the things that I say, and I rep some of the things he say. But in the process, though, is that I fuck with him a long way. So with that said, is that I just want to say, though, Sip, some guys be saying that.
Saying what?
That they want all they want all the things that you just said they want a woman, right? In a woman. However, what about the woman that's doing all that and he's still showing fugaziness? To the point to where she's confused. And that's what we've been dealing with. So the last couple of weeks, y'all watched our show. We was talking about how Tyler Perry made a statement that women, if your man can only just pay the light bill, then you need to rock with him. And if that's, you know what I'm saying? Because the slimmings are, the pickings are quite slim. Mm-hmm. So they were saying that that's what we should do or whatever. However, I'm just saying that a lot of women were upset about that because it was like they, took their time and dealt with a guy that got potential. They dealt with a guy that they've been rocking with for years, and they did all that. They invested in him. They poured in his dream. They did all that. And then he go out and sleep with someone else, or all of a sudden she ain't shit because he just, she want him to do things that he don't want to do, but he gonna meet a new woman, okay? And she don't know shit about him. Mm-hmm. And what she know is all what he's showing her. So it's like a nuance, but he's all excited. He's in a new relationship feeling and shit. He got that new relationship energy on him. And she's sitting there all this meanwhile, I've been pouring into you, putting into you, and wanting you to do this, that, and the third, and you ain't doing it. Mm. So I understand what you're saying, Sip. So I'm just saying, since you can say that and what you want, and you saying what guys want in some women, but also once you talk to the women about that, the women about that are doing all that, they're doing everything that you just said that you want in a woman, that most men will want in a woman. I'm not putting you out particularly, but I'm saying what you want, and then they do that, and then it shows up like that, which makes some women absolutely bitter. It's just the truth. It makes them bitter.
I think that speaks to, I would say, that relationship, that particular couple's relationship. What is their relationship dynamic? How are they vibing? Because people, as men, there's guys that do shit for women. Like Papoose is an example. He loved the hell out of, I hate to talk about people, but he loved the hell out of Remy Ma. But Remy Ma came out. I mean, I don't know. From what it seemed, it's like she was still doing what she wanted to do. I mean, that's some business,
Yeah, I was going to say, now we talk about what we heard. What now we know? I don't know.
I don't know. But what I'm saying is that you're saying it holds on both sides. So there's guys that do things for women that love the hell out of them. They dirty girl. I think there's a thing that happens though. It's in our culture, which is I wanted with the BPEP part of it. We now go too far this tonight, but it's I think that restructuring the mindset. I think there's an aspect that people really go after shit that ain't going after them. I think the challenge of something that's a little bit more difficult or something makes a person go harder. Or a person that's getting more than what they deserve makes them a little bit more lax. I think because I've seen it happen even in my relationships where somebody is a little bit heavier in the relationship than the other. Somebody's lacking, not caring, and because they're not caring, the person picks up the slack and vice versa. You
Okay, so okay, I want to say this to people that are in real relationships, especially on Sweetest Day, for people that are in relationships and you kind of like in a funk a little bit, you're trying to figure out how you can, really make things work and things not working as the way you would want them to work. Or you just finding that you're in some type of funk unless I love him, or you like, I love her, but something is wrong, something is missing. With that, I would say that, you have to give each other room because we are constantly growing.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that you probably fell in love with maybe 3, 4, 5, years ago have changed. Sometimes sooner than that, they've changed. And we kind of got to rock with that, kind of figure out if they align with, that's why your girl talk about inventory checks all the time. If they kind of align with what you want to do. Because some things might add up. Like, okay, he got the same this with me. He got, we got the same ideas. We got the same this. We got the same, I like the way we have sex. They like all those things. But then a lot of things is off. You got to define what's more important to you. And then, as Sip would say, make it make sense. But you got to be able to give each other the grace sometimes to be able to say this. And that is, some days you might only have 20% to give. That's it. You get home, say, baby, you know what? Today, all I got is 20%. And then you can say, you know what? I got the 80. And with that, we at 100. Every day is not always the same thing. Some days you kind of need your mate to pick up the slack, Sip. Some days you need that person like, just not today. And sometimes it might be when they going through something more than you are. You might be more at a higher level, or not so much as a higher level, but you might be more of like you cooling, you chilling. You ain't really got too much going on, but your mate might have that going on, and family and health, or just not happy where they at. So go ahead and give that to them and allow them to just have that space and let them know you there. Listen, if you just want to sit in a dark room, you don't really want to talk, I'm just going to sit right next to you. Sometimes to me, Sip, just being there, the presence alone, all you got to do is just show up makes a difference. And I think a lot of times what I've learned when I hear a lot of brothers calling in and asking me questions or just talking to me, period, my different friends of saying that they're going through different things. They just want their women to hear them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they need you to put the head on and you do need to be their homie. I'm just saying we ain't got to be talking about doing nothing. I'm not asking you for nothing. You ain't asking me for nothing. We're not exchanging any body fluids or nothing. We just want to have a conversation. And that's why we was talking about tonight on the Sip&Spill show, that it's just not sex as a man's connection. So we definitely wanted to dismantle that.
Yeah, I think I'm under the impression that as men, we're beyond the point of just, some guys still just want to fuck and all that kind of fucking suck or whatever. But for the most part, some guys at this, and you know what? And I look at it from my demographic, and I look at us from really dealing with grown and sexy, I would say, and people, I would say 30s or 40s and up. And for the most part, we've gotten to a point where we, freaking is cool. We want to have it. That's imperative and important. But you got to really like that person. Loving somebody is one thing, but liking them is just as important. I gotta like you. I gotta want to be bothered with you. I want to deal with you. I gotta want to have fun with you outside of just that intimate moment, that intimate time, or whatever. So that is where we are. As far as I'm concerned, as the guys that I know, we're really looking at what sustainability. What can we build? Where I'm weak at that you should be strong. I'm need you to be strong at. Can you empower each other? Can you have my black in more ways than one? I mean, somebody's pulling out something. I'm on the street. You go pull out a pistol. I ain't talking about just that. I'm talking about like, okay, I got a little situation. I'm negotiating the deal, and there was something I didn't see you saw, or you went behind and talked like I was talking to the guy. It didn't work out. He ain't like me. You went around and said, "Listen, we got a sweeter deal for you." Mm-hmm. And you bust that move for him. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about just straight intellectual, straight got your back, straight business minded. So those kind of things is what we really look for and what we really want. And I think that's important. That's very, very important. Mm-hmm. I think I'm all for that, and I think that we should constantly talk about that, constantly build that in each other, constantly look for that in those relationships. Again, the Tyler Perry thing about if you got a woman out, I don't want to keep going back and forth with that, but the lady made a very, very poignant point about that, about us kind of constantly feeding the cycle of that, feeding the cycle of a garbage, just not necessarily settling, but see, and my point is with that, investing. If the person now, you should know, if the guy's caught garbage, all right, and he ain't going shit, he constantly smoking crack and fentanyl and all that old kind of goofball ass shit, and you know he's not even willing to get rehab. That's the thing. You got to really love somebody unconditionally and rock with that. I'm not dogging anybody that has those issues. Mental health and those type of substance abuse is a real thing. I'm not tripping on that. But if it's a person that's really trying, and you see that there's things that they don't have the capacity to understand. They got this one thing down. They only had this one little piece, though. And you know you got that piece, and you can help expand who they are. I say do it. And I think that for men and as men as well, for their women.
The only thing I would say to that is, Sip, is that that's true. But a lot of women have put in so much work with different men.
That's true.
To where they have grew tired, and they don't have the same type of tolerance, nor do they have the patience. So a brother do got to show up in a way that you need to be more than a potential aspect or suspect.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, I hear all the things that you're saying, that your friends and yourself, what all y'all want in a woman, but I feel like you need to rep. Most of the time, women give the love that they want. So if she say, you know, how was your day? She wants you to ask her how was her day. If she's, you know, if she rubbing on your back, she wants you to rub on her back. And so we give the love that we want most of the time. But a lot of times, you know, you do need to make it to a point to where you let her know that you're worth it. Because you say invest. And a lot of women have invested their time, their, you know, money, everything. But most of the time, and I want to say most of the time, but I just hear this a lot. I'll say this. I hear this a lot because I know brothers just own their shit. But I hear this a lot. A lot of times, they give all that, and the investment is not a good return. And I think that's where we fall off at. So brothers, you know, step your game up, you know, not just for her, but for you.
And it's a lot of, and this is now we're going to a little deeper aspect of it now on the show. We're having a good time, but it's so much deeper than just that. Stepping the game. There's so many layers of things that has to be uncovered and unfolded. That a lot of we are buried in. A lot of us are men going all the way back to like the 60s and 70s and 80s.
I get that, Sip, but I do want to say, I see what you're saying. And we ain't going to go that deep, but I will say this, that know if it's your time to be in a relationship then. Because people go in relationships, I'm saying that's number one. Make up your mind if you're going to be in a relationship. Because if you're just trying to exchange bodily fluids, then do that. Say that, own that, rep that. But if you talking about I love you or I'm in a relationship with you, but I'm going through this, that, and the other, maybe it might be just a little bit too damn soon. For real though.
But see, that can get a little convoluted too, because you got to think it's two people. You're right. Now that I have to give you 100% agreement on that. Yeah. If you ain't ready for a motherfucking relationship,
then don't get in.
Sit your monkey ass down.
Yeah, but and don't waste her time or his time.
But this is where it gets tricky. Do you see a person that's the bomb diggity and all that kind of good stuff, right? And you like them, you love them, you want more of them, all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. And even though you are not necessarily like, okay, you
ready?
I guess you say you should have met them, right? You're not ready, so why you out there meeting motherfuckers? Like you should meet them. Oh, you dope as hell, but I can't talk to you.
Yeah, it's that in that meantime, in between time, to get a lot of people feelings hurt. Sip. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I'm feeling some sort of kind of way, and I like this person, and you dope.
That's most sure.
Oh, so if you dope, you just dope. It's okay. I really don't care. But I would say I'm not. But I would say I guess I'm just in the feeling of trying to think about a lot of women that there's a lot of stories I've heard over and over and over again that they have invested their time and their money in somebody that it end up that it's not worth it. So they want to know, Sip, what's the guarantee? There isn't one.
Oh no, there's no guarantee.
There is no guarantee. No guarantee whatsoever. But you do need to pay attention to the signs. You know, everybody say red flags, this and that. So if you're not ready for a relationship, but you just into smashing,
Okay, but let's get a little more mature.
Okay, let's
just evolve.
Shit, I've been mature, but okay, go ahead.
You love to see, you want to keep that, you want to give that energy. You see how unnecessary that is? Okay, all I'm saying is that let's just say you at a coffee shop.
Okay.
You visit the coffee, you work at the coffee shop, right? Obviously, you're a coffee shop working ass man, which means you ain't making the kind of money the lady that's coming to visit and partake and patronize that business. She might be some sort of CEO executive, but she like you. You talk to her, you know how to talk to her. You're engaging. You make her feel important, and y'all have this vibe. Now you know you're a motherfucking barista. Okay, but she like you. And so now she's dope as hell. She's giving you mad energy. She's building you up, whatever. So now you say, I know I'm not in a position to be in a relationship, but do I just pass on this dope ass energy? So this is what I'm saying. Let's get off we ain't fucking and sucking and doing nothing.
Right.
But we're talking. It's a dope ass person. I know I ain't got a motherfucking pot to piss on the whole pour into, but this person is dope and they fucking with me. And they also can kind of gauge that apparently if I'm on Metro and the CTA or whatever else in Chicago, or you on a Lyft and Uber, that's right. Apparently you ain't up to par, but she fucks with you the long way. She told you, like, listen, make these stock investments, change your motherfucking 401k to an actual investment, a retirement plan. And so do you say, you know what? I ain't mature enough. Because I'm not ready, I'm gonna go head on and pass you by. No, that's what I'm saying. So I hear what you're saying, but if the situation is there and it's like, we ain't got the fucking second. Okay, I hear you, but I got a rebuttal. It's not okay. That's fine.
I got a rebuttal.
But I'm saying that if a person is saying, you know what, I like you, man.
Okay,
Miss Corporate Executive, come and get your coffee, donuts, and all this stuff. I like you, but you know what? I ain't into it. She's like, that's okay, boo. She see you as a project. So now in that situation, what do we do? Pray tell, what do we do in those situations?
So a guy meet a woman, just as you said, and she got herself together and you don't. But she likes you and she make that decision of that you are this potential guy. She didn't, but you still need to keep it 100 with her, sis.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm not saying you so much as pass her by. I'm saying give her the opportunity if she want to pass your ass by. I think a lot of times the choice be taken. It be misleading. People be misleading. They be saying things that not really so. So I'm saying in order for her to make that choice, let her make the choice. You could tell, listen, I think you dope. I think, man, whew, but because a man can't offer a woman absolutely nothing if he ain't got himself together. He can't give her nothing. All he could do is just talk more. After a while, it's good now, but she gonna fall tired of him. Okay. So what I'm saying is that you can rep that as the king that you are. You can tell her that I'm not where I want to be as a man. Right. That's what you understand.
So you basically disclose, hey, listen, check this out. I like you.
Yeah, right? I like you a lot.
I want you, but I know that where you are, I can't necessarily meet that level. But what I give you, for some reason, you fucks with that. So I appreciate and we reciprocate for whatever those things that we need that I have deficient in, and you whatever we making them up, right? I want to let you know right now. Let's go ahead and break up. Let's not go.
No. See, you can't say break up because y'all never started.
Well, I mean, certain connotations. But I'm saying that. Listen, let's not even go there. I know you want me to come over to the crib. You got this penthouse downtown, right? Because I know what's gonna happen. Let's be honest.
That's right.
I'm gonna go ahead and break it.
Right, you're gonna break her off.
Right? That's not even fucking with that. That's not fucking with that.
You know why? You break off.
I'm just saying. You're saying to tell the woman, hey, look, why don't even play that game? I can't.
No. I'm not saying it's a game you play.
No. Okay. Let me change the phrasing. I'll change a different term. Okay.
Come on.
I'm saying I ain't gonna even go there and exchange bodily fluids, as you would say. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I know I ain't got myself together. I knew I gotten out of divorce or something like that, or my baby, whatever's going on. I lost some COVID, fucked up, whatever happened. Right? I'm all discombobulated, if you will. Okay. I'm over here working at motherfucking Shake Shack. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, but you rock me because what I have to offer, what you're deficient in, you like it from me.
That's right.
So I'm telling you right now. Listen, don't fall in love. Because I can't pay your bills.
That's
right.
What I'm saying? That's right.
I can get you a Lyft or Uber every 15th day.
Yep.
Perhaps. Yep. That's about it. And then you say, okay, you know what, boo, I'm cool on that. If you could do a Uber every 15th day, cool. You saying that's cool. Go ahead and let you know, give you the choice and let you know. I'm going to be real with you. Like before I go ahead and put that dick on you.
Right. Instead of feeding her lies.
Yeah.
You're
like
right.
That. Okay.
But what you just said, I agree, Sip. I think that's exactly what you should do.
Oh, okay.
You on that,
Okay.
but I'm gonna let you have it. But I agree though. Honestly, I really do agree. I think that when a man take a woman's choice away, that's when y'all have problems with the woman. Because she's being misled. She thought that you were on this way. She thought y'all were together, or she thought y'all had an understanding, or she thought that, once y'all exchange bodily fluids, we together. And all of a sudden, y'all change with the drop of the head. You know that shit, Sip. That's what you do. As a man, that's what y'all do. But then the woman be confused and trying to figure out, like, wait a minute, I thought we was in this. We was in that. So all I'm saying is don't take the sister choice away. I'm not saying you throwing her away, but you keep it 100 and say, listen, I like you, I love you, and I think that you deserve everything that you want as a woman. Mm-hmm. However, this is my capabilities. This is what I'm able to do. This is how I'm able to do it. If she say, guess what? I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to invest in you, and I'm going to be there. Then you got it. Then you got one for the team. Then you're blessed. But you didn't take her choice away. That's all I'm saying, Sip.
I think we finally agree. I agree with you. I super agree, because I think that's right. You need to be able to disclose that, and she has to be able to make that choice and understand what's going on. I just think, and going back to what we're saying, there men, and honestly, as we go further into it, okay, you know what? I'm just so you know, Mr. Keisha Young, Sip is doing some dope stuff too. Okay, she gonna
What's up?
Break it down, Spill. Men will get so much further if they do not take the choice away. Nikisha's a friend of mine. Girl, I'm saying some dope stuff too. I need you to go ahead and chime in.
Okay, hold on. Let me respond to it. That's a fan. Nikisha, read her statement, please.
Okay. She said, break it down, Spill.
Okay.
Men will get so much further if they do not take the choice away.
Absolutely, because a lot of times, okay, I'm gonna go straight sexual for just a second.
She's free. That's what
I'm gonna let Sip go ahead and speak. But listen, I'm gonna get right to the sexual part. So a lot of men say these different things about, my woman, I want to have a threesome. Okay, I'm not saying this is everybody's story. I'm not saying everybody in there, but I would say this. Men can get money. I think everybody, though, men and women, can absolutely have the love life that they want. But you have to first communicate it. See, it's the lying and the sneaking and the cheating that causes problems. And listen, I know a lot of y'all men will say, I'm not going to tell her nothing because she going to act like this and she going to act like that. I get it. And she might do. There's consequences with any decision. It is. But the fact that you set up and told me and kept it 100, there's no reason for me to say you lying, you sneaking, you playing. So now we got a real issue. Now we can actually be grown-ups and sit at the table and actually make real decisions. Because I don't know about you ladies out there, but for me, I need a nigga that's on my team. That means sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't know which way I'm going to go, but he need to be able to direct my path. So a lot of men, I don't feel like that they know who they are, so they can't tell me who the hell I should be. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about, being submissive or being led or this and that. Women, we do. We nurturers by nature. Men don't have that ability. They put it in, they take it out, they wash it off, they're done. We sitting there with all that stuff that they relieved, and then we walking around and feeling all kind of shit. And they're done with that feeling. It was gone a long time ago. Shit, it's Wednesday. They gave that to us on Sunday.
Post-nut clarity. Oh my God. That's that post-nut clarity.
See, that's that bullshit. But he keeping it 100 and it's true. So now y'all got a name to it. It's called post-nut clarity. Why he ghost you? Because he has a post-nut clarity and realized that you want the one for him. He wanted to seriously bust a nut and he done. Ain't that crazy? So I understand. So listen, you get the control if you want to allow him to do all that with you and your body.
But you know what's so funny about that, though? I've seen that shit, that real shit and that boomerang shit. Men can't take it when a woman busting on their ass and it goes down. They be like, yo.
Y'all can't take what we give y'all. We give it back to y'all the way y'all give it to us. Y'all can't take it.
Root quiz. And she paid for it. You broke me off at the hotel, the Hilton, whatever.
And then be like, look,
I'm calling you ass, you the number is reached, nigga. What the hell? Man,
Absolutely.
Cats be in their film, but that's what I was saying earlier though. About sometimes that hunt when you feel like, wait a minute, hold on.
You didn't caught the hunt.
On, pal,
you caught the hunt already.
You got me fucked up.
Yes.
I'm that dude. What you mean? I do that shit. You
right.
do that to me?
Yeah.
Looking around as God messing with me.
Most men can't take it the way women give it back to them. And you know, ladies, I'm just gonna say this.
I finna get her. I'm
if we only knew the value of what we have to offer, but a lot of times we don't, because we get caught up in loneliness and we get caught up in displacement. We get caught up in bitterness. We get caught up that the last person hurt us. But listen, when you learn your value and your worth, then you will manifest into your life what you deserve and what you feel that is best and work for you.
Certain connotations.
You can say certain connotations because, but no, I'm just not so much as manifesting. I'm just saying, but you damn near required, Sip. I mean, if you can't get mad at a guy for giving you only what you require, because y'all don't move.
Facts.
You don't move. If you standing outside your door and you said, listen, the only way I'm getting in this car, you got to open the door. And if you don't open the door, then you say, I'm gonna get in the car. I'm just saying getting in the car. So I'm saying you have to require what you want. A lot of women that feel like they're not going to do that with him because he ain't going to do it. Well, then maybe he not for you. But you allow that, accept that. So certain things, if you want it, that's all I'm saying. You have to be the one to communicate.
You got to tell people, teach people how to treat you. I get that.
Absolutely. That works in male and female.
Yeah. I'm just saying certain connotation. You can manifest those things, but this is the thing I've been noticing though. I think that we do the 80-20 thing all the time. We talk about it all the time. And we talk about there's certain that the reality of it is that what I think, and this is going back to what we talking about, to the root to the fruit.
Root to the fruit.
I think that what people expect based off of what we've grown up to believe is not necessarily conducive to where we are right now. So the mindset of people now has evolved to the point that we still living off of old school ideologies. I want to be married. It's like that ain't real shit no more. The mentality is different. You don't like saying it, but the options are there. Not just for men, just for women. They can scroll through and see as many fine ass dudes as women. Men can see women.
Right.
I mean, and they all across the world. So it's like, I ain't got to really put up with your shit. I ain't got to deal with a person of my particular race or my particular culture. Right. I might be Jewish and that person is Middle Eastern and he's believing in Allah. But because he like what I'm like, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So I think that people have to change also what they, like you said, requirement. Yeah. Gotta have the requirement. I get that. I do. You have to, because you got to teach people how to treat you.
Got to teach people how to treat you.
But at the same time, what you may necessarily want may not necessarily be what's available. It could be. You could be. I'm just no.
Okay, go ahead. Certain connotations.
Based off of your ideologies that may be antiquated at the moment. Those things that you thought I want to love my grandparents. Well, your grandparents met each other on the dirt road.
Right. That's true.
And that's all they knew. They ain't seen nobody. They moved to the north because for our culture, we got the Great Migration, and they finally started seeing somebody and stuff like that. Yeah. But now you see people on Instagram every damn day. Okay, busting it open, saying all types of stuff. Guys showing men with abs and everything, showing they money bricks and all type of phantoms and stuff like that. So I ain't got to deal with this guy at the post office. This guy over here is making $1 million a month. And he cool. Okay, I get you. He like me. He may have 3 or 4 women, but you know what? I'm cool because I get my Gucci, my Prada. I get to travel. I go to Dubai.
I feel you.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's just that I think that when going back to requirements, it sounds good, but where does it really land you?
Okay. So my response to that is that most of the time you moving off based on, it's not about an option. It's going to always be options. Hell, it was options way back when there was no telephone. When there was no phone where you were checking. It's always been options. Always been options. I'm gonna go ahead and make a disclaimer real quick. So for anybody that's wondering why I'm holding my head is because there's a reason why. And it's none of y'all damn business. But anyway, just listen to what I'm saying. So, but there is a reason. But with that said, I want to say that it's always been options, Sip. It's always been options. Okay. And I think some of them are more available to us now. Like you said, I agree. They're way more available to us now than it was back then. But I think people move off their temporary circumstances. And that is, if you hold a stance, it can actually come to pass, but it's just your belief system. So if you believe that, hey, you're supposed to get married back then, You supposed to not have sex and get married the way I was raised. It's me. Okay. You supposed to get married and don't have sex. Okay. You don't have it. This is the way I was raised. This is where it's supposed to be. But nowadays it's like, no, I gotta fuck the person because I want to know if they can fuck. Am I right? That's right. How it is right now. Okay. But at the end of the day, if that's what I believe, regardless of what everybody else going on, I think people get visions that is not for everyone. It's just for you. So you got to be the one to decide. People start losing their way, man, and going along with what the popularity is.
Well, I mean, the reality is third party perspective of what the rest of the world agrees with, and it's like you can feel on this island by yourself, like I think that I'm supposed to, but you don't only want to feel that way.
And you know what?
Might be one other person on the other side of the world that's like a fucking 3 foot tall guy with no teeth. He agrees with everything you say. He the one person. You know what I'm saying? Certain connotations. I'm just saying that one other person that believes the rest of the world is kind of moving on.
But see, that's just it, you know.
But because he has those ideologies and you agree with him, and God has said that I believe this way. It's the way, the truth, and the life. And there's one person on the other side of the world. Preaching. I'm just saying, there's one person on the other side of the world that you don't even have any attraction to. He agrees with you. And you saying, I'm going to say it.
But see, that's only if I'm checking for one person to agree with me. See, when you learn how to stand alone, you're strong. Okay. I'm not checking for a like. Okay. I'm not checking if you following me. I'm not checking if you even fucking with me. Okay. The thing is that you got to be able to walk in your own purpose. What's for you is what for you. That's for you. Your destiny is your destiny. It is not about nobody else. And that's the problem. Everybody on all these social medias is checking for a like. Checking for some type of acceptance. If you have an event and only one person show, you did your job. One person can reach many. So what I'm saying is you got to have a value system that works for you and you believe in it. It's not about for no one else. It's just for you. So the way you show up to that man, you can make him, as you say, and as I said before, make him feel like a king or make her feel like a thing. But the problem is that it's just not happening. It's not happening because everybody is checking for other things. And because you're checking for other things, or you're checking for a like, or you're checking for acceptance, or you're checking for that, that's the reason why it's not happening for you. But when you walk in your purpose, you're not worried about what nobody checking for. That's it. That's all.
So I just as we close out.
Yeah, we closing out.
Okay. As we close out, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for rocking with us and showing up with us. I know what Kim is not. Hey, you got Instagram. And I want to say everybody in the business, say what's up?
I'm not on that for a reason, y'all.
First annual
Love y'all.
Sip&Spill, Mickey Ficky, Pajama Party, No Drawz Day, aka Sweetest Day. God damn it, in the motherfucking building. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Listen, I want you all to know, follow us on all of our social media handles. Also, you know, we're really looking for the support. We got a big concert coming up. Next one's R&B versus gospel. So look out for that. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be epic. Listen, we like you, we love you, one more of you. And it's been real, it's been fun. And every time we do our show, every time we connect with our people, every time we get down with y'all motherfucking asses, always. Don't ever get it twisted. I don't give a fuck what nobody said about y'all. Always kiss your ass from the front. You hear me? It's always, God damn it, real motherfucking fun. We out this piece. Peace, y'all. Call it back.